Hey, good morning. Does this never feel right? Okay, happy Monday. Put this back. I think that's why it felt weird. Okay, weights today, guys. The importance of weights. Importance of everything. Keep listening to all this stuff. Yes, we need to resistance train. We need to jump if we can. We need to do everything within our safety zone that we absolutely can. So these are things we need in order to have function as we age, right? I keep thinking about that. Like, whenever I get injured, I think, oh my God, what if my back is so injured or I'm doing something to my back that makes me so injured, I can't function when I'm 80. So yes, you do need to, that's why we're training right now. That's why we're continuing to do all the things we're doing. Arm circles, guys, these warm-ups are, these mobility warm-ups, so important. We have to get our central nervous system and joints prepared. Happy Monday! October is starting to wind down, right? Isn't that crazy? Leg swings, if you have a spot, just find one. Just let the weight swing. Let the hip be mobile. What else can I tell you guys? My virtual assistant is working on the retreat sign up website for you guys to sign up. Bring your knee up to a bent position and see if you can get yourself to kick your bum, making a hamstring curl behind you as you swing up and down. Good. Other side, same thing. Make sure you have room so you don't kick anything. Bend the knee. When you bend the knee and swing it back, you can feel your hamstring and your quad, you can feel your quad stretch. Good, and if you wanted, you could do these ones where you face and open up to the side. Open up, but we'll get there. Let's do a side lunge that will help. Open up this inner thigh. Side squat, side lunge, whatever you want to call it. Typically more like a lunge. Sitting your bum back, chest up. One more on this side. Good. Other side. You've got 10. 9. Feel your core pull in. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, squat, reach, or squat, jump. If you want to add a jump here, you can. Reaching up, coming up, firing up those legs, maybe every second one. Let's count 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to inner thigh. Toes and knees wide, sitting back, squat. Down and up. Abs pull in, squeeze your glutes at the up. At the top. Send your hips back, hip hinge. Give me a little pulse for the last 4. Pulse. 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 Again, pulse. Good. Face the top of your mat. Lunge position. Big stretch through the back hip flexor. Reach that hand up. Square off those hips. Pull the front hip back and send the back hip forward. Square off those hips and then send yourself over to the side. From here, runner's lunge. So step closer, runner's stretch, I should say. And just see if you can mount over your top leg. You may or may not be able to put tippy fingers down. There goes my dogs. Tuck your chin to your chest. Gently come up with a nice tall spine. Switch to the other side. Same thing. Big long lunge. Take your hand up. Press through your back heel. Send yourself over. Stretch. Step closer. Straight legs. Bring that front hip in. Back hip forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Fold over your legs. Stay down here. Plant your hands. Step back into plank position. Press through those heels, you guys. Let's go forward and back a little bit just to get a little bit of pressure into the wrists, being careful. Good. And then I want you to actually bend those knees and keep them hovered if you can. So if you drop your knees, you're going to be on all fours, but I want you to hover. Okay? And from here, I want you to just tap back and bring it forward. See if you can stay hovered with those knees. Tap. Finding your core, tap. Staying strong, feeling the heat build. Tap. Keep those knees hovered. Last one here. And then stay here and see if you can lift up and down. Don't actually touch, but lift, come down. Lift, use your core. Lift, you might feel those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm pulling it through my belly button. 1, that's 1. 1. Come down to child's pose, knees apart, toes together. Forehead on the ground, just let everything settle here. Exhale any of that heat that you built out of your mouth. Ha. Roll the forehead. Bring the hands to an arrow position, drop the elbows. Let it all go. Send your hands to the left, bump to the right, reach and stretch. Bend those elbows. Come back up, reach to the other side, hands to the right, bump to the left. Big stretch. Come back to all fours, cat-cow. Arch, round, tuck your chin. Arch, round. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Pedal those heels. Really find the calf stretch here, you guys. Pedal. Mobility for the ankles. Come right to your toe and then press down to your heel. Send your hips away. Lift up your right leg. Open it up, swing through, drop your back left knee, rotate open. Big rotation, mobility for the spine. Fold forward into that hamstring stretch. Big open stretch. Big fold round. Big open reach. Hip flexor, hamstring. One more. Hip flexor, bring up that back knee a couple times. Press it back down. Slide back, fold. Hold it here, exhale your breath, maybe grab the toe. Point and flex. Maybe tuck your chin in and get that forehead to your knee for a sec. Come forward, back to plank, come down to your elbows. Tap those knees 8 times. Tuck it in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up onto those hands. Drive back into that downward dog. Open up through the left leg. Push through the hands. Swing through. Drop your back knee. Rotate last side. And fold. Reach, stretch, open. Fold, round. Reach, stretch, open. Fold, round. Come forward, pick up the back knee. Reach, stretch. Come back, fold, hold. Stay here, tuck your chin. All right, quickly for the wrists, just placing yourself on all fours, palms up, and then pressing the backs of those fists into the ground. Trying to get the thumb in, rotate. Push yourself back into down dog, walk your hands and feet together. Slowly roll up. Interlace those fingers behind you, reach open through those fingertips. Okay, we're gonna start with split squat today. So you have a choice. You're gonna elevate your back leg on the Bosu, or I'm gonna go a little higher, 3 risers. Okay, and then another option I'll just show you quick is with the weight in your hand here. If you wanna do these ones, you can. I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm gonna give you these as an option when we do step ups, which we will have as well. Okay, so lots of legs today. Mondays typically are leg days. Strength for our legs, our bigger muscles. Okay, so 2 weights in your hand, if you can. You can always start this first set, you guys, a little lighter. So quick lesson on how strength works, and I just reheard it on a podcast, that's why it's fresh in my head. If you do less than 5 reps, or 1 to 5 reps, you're working on pure strength, okay? It's great, but the only problem with it is sometimes when we do that, we can injure ourselves because you really have to lift heavy, like double your weight, right? If you were lifting for 10 reps, 15s, you would have to lift for 30, okay? Pounds. So when we do like an 8 to 10 rep range, that's where we're working into hypertrophy, growing the muscle, and some strength. When we go up past that, it is more endurance for the muscle. It's good to do all of them, okay? And we do that. So for the first round though, if your muscles don't feel 100% warmed up, let's do, I think we'll do some reducing of reps today just so you can see how heavy you can grab. So split squat here. Let's do this first one. We'll do 12, okay? 12 reps, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you need to put your weights down for a sec, you can stretch both sides. And then switch to the other side. So be careful with that elevated back leg, making sure, this is definitely higher than the Bosu for me. Make sure that your feet are on a train track, okay, not on a tightrope. Your hips are squared. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. We are going to go right to chest press here. Okay, 12 reps, picking the weight that you want. I'm going to go 20. Remember, we're going to go up in weight, down in reps. That's going to be our goal. So flat bench press today, you're here. Okay, open and close. Find the range of motion first, that's the most important. 2. You're opening the chest, you're closing the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back and forth between 2 exercises like that, you guys, saves time. Okay, so if you do go to a gym in between me, it's going to save you some time. All right, try and move a bit quick here so that we get what we need to get in. All right, I'm going up, split squat. We're doing 10 reps this time. Okay, so if you go up to your heavier weight, now's the time. Okay, the next reps will be 8. So let's go. 10. Remember, it's all about being safe. You don't have to grab heavier if you're not comfortable with it, if you think it's going to hurt something. 3. Weight is on the front leg. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Switch to the other side, weights down if you need to, stretch if you need to. Reps when you're ready on the other side. Remember the light grip, good posture. 10. 9. Don't worry about going down super far. 8. Remember your form is most important. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, stretch. Water if you need it. Little sips. Shake it out. Maybe your hamstring needs a moment too, because we're working both hamstring, quad, glute. We're going to chest press. All right, so I'm going to go up to 25s for 10 reps. So safely, because this is hard, I'm going to kick my knees up to help lift the weights above my chest, if they're heavy. For 10. 9. 8. Squeeze. 7. Squeeze. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. So I'm going to bring my knees up and then just swing, and it kind of lifts me up when I do that. I'm going to put the weights here so I don't have to pick them up. Okay, I'm going to stick with 20s because of my injured leg. We're doing 8 reps. You want to stretch and open your chest. Open here. Okay? 8 reps is not a lot. You go heavier than you think. If you're feeling good, nothing's bugging you, pick up those heavy dumbbells. 8 reps. Here we go. Square off the hips. Train track feet. Chest stays proud, bum drives back. 8. Slow and controlled. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Switch to the other side. Here we go. 10. Not 10. 7. Now. 6. That is not heavy enough. 5. Being safe here. 4. 3. 2. And reps of chest press. I'm gonna go up. I rarely do this, but feeling pretty good. I'm going to 30s. Let's see if I can do this. Again, safety, most important. This is when I'm like, it'd be nice to have a spotter. I should call my husband's home. I should tell him to come down here and spot me. Here we go, 8 reps. Count on your own. That's 5. All right, that was 8 for me, and I couldn't talk. Okay, those 2 done. Water, where's my water? It's here. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do another leg one. It'll be step ups. Okay, so this one where you can have a bench, you don't have to have these steps. I'm just gonna show it to you. So, you have a weight. You're standing on. Your hand, same foot. You're here. Okay, so if I show you from this side, if you want to try this, one long line with your spine. Okay, you're here, and what you're feeling is glute. Just seeing what it feels like here. I don't know. I don't like same hand. I feel like it has to be opposite hand. Here. Okay? You can even point the weight this way. Okay? Other than that, I'm going to be doing step-ups, regular step-ups with weight. We're going to combine this with back. We're going to combine it with rowing on the bench. Okay? Ready? Remember the 12, 10, 8 situation. That's what we're doing. So we're going to do 12 reps. I'm going to grab 20s to start with my legs. It's going to take a bit. We've got 2 sides, same like last time. Shoulders back. Here we go. This takes time, guys, when we're doing unilateral work. 11. 10. Focus on what you're doing now. Don't rush. 9. I'm trying not to rush you. 8. Using that full foot. 7. 6. 5. 4. Push. 3. 2. 1. Step off. Shake it out. Getting ready for the other side. Shoulders back. Full foot on. Push. Right to the top. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. Push. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. So what's going to start getting tired? If you're picking up those heavy weights, is your shoulders, your arms. So shake them out, stretch out what you need to. Arm circle, shake out those wrists. Our grip strength will get stronger as we hold these heavy weights. All right, so this is our longest round. We have 12 rows. I want you to keep it narrow because on the last one, we're gonna combine deadlifts, we'll do deadlifts, and pulls or pull downs. That's gonna be our last set of stuff. Okay, so this one, you are rowing with your hand neutral. Ready? I got 20 for 12 reps. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just have a seat for a sec. Maybe take your arms across. If you want a little moment to round forward, over top, just release everything. We're going to the other side. Make sure you're supported by that knee under your hip, the hand under your shoulder. You're pulling the weight back towards your hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so moving on, stretch, grab water. Remember now, we're going to 10 reps with the legs. I'm going to attempt 25s, we'll see. I gotta be careful. You may or may not want to go up here, it just depends. I'm going to see how this feels. All right, you can start with a foot that you always end with, just so it's different. You have 10 reps. 10. So maybe you find yourself grabbing what you've never grabbed before for 10. 9, just because of the mentalness of this. 8, 7, 6, 5, because you've already proven to yourself what you can do for 12. Of course, I've lost count. 3 more, I think. 3, 2. Now you've proven what you can do for 10. Okay, so we never really know how many reps we have in reserve. It's impossible to know unless we keep going. So this is kind of a good mental exercise to see. Here we go, other side. Go. 10, 9, 8. Push with that top foot. 7. Don't push off the bottom. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, shake it out. Water, stretch. All right. 10 reps for the rows. I'm going to try these 25s. I'm feeling sore holding these weights, right? This is where, if you do have the opportunity to do some machines, or you have some machines at home you can do, that's where it's helpful for legs. I would say because you're not holding the weight in your hands, right? You're just purely using your legs to do the work. Here we go. 10. That's our one limitation. 9. 8. 7. Control it on the way down. 6. 5. 4, breathe, 3, whew, 2, 1. Shake it out, my hands. This left wrist is like, help. All right, here we go. Other side for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whoops, 2, 1. All right, 8 reps now for everything. Stretch what you need to. Okay, so here's where you've proven to yourself what you can do. Go up on the legs, guys, if you can. I'm going to stick with 25 just to keep a little, this is already heavier than I normally do. Stay safe. Shoulders back. But you're good. You go for it. 8 reps. Here we go. Big heavy ones. 8. Maybe you have 30s or 35s. 7, which is hard to hold, guys, so do what you can. It's a short period of time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. So a weight bar, usually around 45 pounds at the gym. So if you're loading that on your back with 2 legs, okay, that's usually just the bar. We're trying 1 leg, add up what you have. Okay, think how great you're doing. So I got 50s for 1 leg. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 8 reps for the arms, for their throwing. I need a moment. I'm going to try 30 for 8. So just FYI, on Saturday when I finished with you guys, I did do some cable back stuff I added. So I am supplementing with a little extra. You know you're always welcome to do that. I just can't teach you on a cable system if you don't have it. I just did a couple exercises, that's it. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting ready. Other side. Nice long spine, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did it with 30, see? Now I need to go up every day. Okay, moving on. More back and legs. How are we doing? We're doing good. Take a moment here to collect yourself. Now it's deadlifts. Okay, we have to get those hamstrings. 12 reps I know deadlifts aren't for everybody, so always have the option, stiff-legged, okay? That's the one that people don't love if they have some stuff with their discs. Or you can be here, okay? You can go into a double leg squat if you want to load some weight on your shoulders, you can. This is where I'm going to give you the option if you want to put some 8s or 10s under your heels if you decide to do the squat, not the hamstring, okay? So if you want to do this instead of this, you can, okay? I'm going to go light on my hamstrings because I definitely have issues, so I have to be careful. So I'm going light, but you can go heavy. We have 12 reps to start. Weights by my sides. I'm going to do more of a stiff-legged version, shoulders back. I'm just going to focus on the more of the hip hinge and the mobility of it too, because this is super light. You can manage quite heavy here, 3 typically. 4. You are working in through the low back as well, so be careful. 5, you have to have good form through the spine. 6, really proud chest. 7, 8, 9, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you are somebody that has nothing but dumbbells, you are going to do either flies, plank rows if you want. Okay, it's very similar from what we did. But if we do, I'm trying to get more of a wide situation going. So bent over flies what I want. If you hate bending over, especially after what we just did, I want you to choose this version if you have a bench that does this. Here. Okay, you're going to be going super light with those weights, but it's going to be really effective. Other option here is palms are going to face towards you, and you're going to pull back like this. How about I do one here just so you know. Otherwise, it's a TRX wide pull. Okay, so I'm going to grab 12s and show you what this looks like. Forehead's down, your knees might be touching depending on how high your bench is, maybe not. Okay, so here we go. You've got 12, 11, keep your head down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Losing my voice on that one. And deadlifts. Now we're going for 10 reps. Who's on for us today? Holy 5. Is that 5? Bev, Trish. I see Bev and Trish, But I know there's more of you. And if you're saying hi to me, it's because I can't see it. That's why I don't say hi back. All right. Going to 10 reps. I'm going to go up to 25s, just carefully. Ready? Shoulders back. Go. Squatting or deadlifting for 10. 9. Really focus on your core. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, so if you did not like those rows over here, or flies, some of it might have to do with how heavy you go, because if you go too heavy here, it's not fun. It feels yucky. Okay, I'm more concerned about range of motion. Pick what you want to do for this wide back one exercise. Okay? This is easy because it's just body weight against gravity. Very functional. It's like a pull-up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last set, guys. Here. Deadlift or squat. I'm going to stick with what I had. I can feel something in my low back, so I have to be super careful. Here. Actually, you know what, guys? I might squat this one. We're going to do 8 reps. Okay, you guys deadlift. I'm just going to do a little baby squat here. Go for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we were supposed to do 8. I just realized. Did I do 10? I might have. All right, 8. Make it hard. As hard as you can. If you're on the TRX, you're just going to walk closer to the point where it is attached. Okay, here we go. I need to pull mine up a little. Oh, they're pulled up all the way, aren't they? Pretty much. Okay, here we go. 8 reps. When you're ready, squeeze that back. 8, 7, 6. Your shoulders are away from the ears. You're pulling with your elbows. 5. Think of range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. And guys, don't forget, we're getting some bicep in there when we do that. Okay, we're hitting the floor. For the rest, you'll need your knee bands. We're going to do some core, some hips, work around our hip a little bit, make ourselves very well rounded and balanced. Okay, we're going to start off though with a hand release push-up, but have your bands ready, medium-ish, light to medium. Just bring them all down here. Heavy, and yellow is medium. Okay, hand release push-up. So, for the chest, give me a quick child's pose or puppy pose. Reach those hands away. Okay, you can come up to your feet if you want to, or from your knees. You're going to go all the way down to your belly. You're going to lift your hands up, squeeze that back that you just used. Push in and see if you can lift your whole body up to your knees or your feet for 10. Lift, push. 9. Oh gosh, that dog, sorry guys. 8. Lift. 7. I thought my husband was home, but he's not. Good. 6. Hips up. 5. Come on. Lift yourself up. 4. 3. Push. 2. Push. 1. Find a child's pose. Oh my. Twisting shoulder stretch. So just take one hand underneath the hole. This will feel good. And just reach. Try to lay down onto that shoulder. Exhale your breath. Switch to the other side. All right, band around the legs. Side planks, leg lifts, same time. You can do this without the band. We've done this tons without the band. Band's gonna add a little extra resistance, so you decide what you want that to be. So knee or feet if you really want, and you're lifting up and down here. Flex foot, you're holding yourself up. This isn't about how high you lift, okay? Let's do 10 per side, and just get yourself totally organized so your shoulder is supported with your elbow underneath. 10, 9, flex that foot. 8, you're working everything. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're going to keep that bottom leg, okay, underneath. Your other one's going to stay straight. I want you to lift hands by your side. Do a glute bridge here. See if you can keep, oh, hi. 10. Single leg glute bridge. 9. What's going on? 7. Are you okay? You're barking a lot. 6. Hi. 5. 4. 3. Working those legs, guys. 2. 1. Okay? Give yourself a hug, maybe a happy baby. So when the leg is up in the air, the one not working, that's also fighting to work, is staying straight. You're using your quad, right? There's a lot going on. You should feel slightly out of breath when you're doing this, you guys. 10, hold yourself up. 9, if not, grab a heavier band. 7, 6, lift those hips. 5, 4, 3, maybe it's just me because I'm talking. 2, 1. Same knee bend, comes down, plants it on the floor. Other leg stays in the sky. Hands down beside you. Glute bridge, go. 10. Straighten this leg. 9. Try to get those hips up. Squeeze. 8. It's hard when you don't have the thing that's elevated on your foot, right? You're like, why am I not going up as far? That's how I feel. 5, 4, 3. Good job, you guys. 2, 1. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a happy baby. All right, if you can get something to plant your feet, like your Bosu's handy, I'll just use these because they're closer. Whoops. Big bend roll. Anything, guys. I could use my treadmill, couch, chair. Chair's a bit high, but it still works. You don't want it crazy high. Bosu's kind of perfect. Come up into bridge. Squeeze out for 8, 7, 6. You're squeezing everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses up and down for 8. Squeeze. 7, 6. Squeeze your bone cheeks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, give yourself a hug. We're going to do that again. Now, if you want to add a weight to your hips, you can. Okay, so you're going up. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses. Up. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down. Band off. Quick core burn. And then we stretch. Water if you need it. Flip over onto your hands and your feet. Find plank, spread those fingers. Find yourself in plank position.
Lift up your right leg, find your glute that you just worked. Tuck it into your nose, hold it here, press it back. Lift up the other leg that you just used. That glute, bring it in. Press, you're doing that again, 4 more times. Tuck it in. 4, hold, push it back. Holding yourself full body. 3, press it back. Lift. 2, 1 more here. Lift. Tuck it in. Drop down, give me a quick child's pose. Forehead down, reach those hands away, stretch. Come back up. 10 mountain climbers to the center. 10, a little quicker. 9, 8, hold yourself up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Lying all the way down on your side so your shoulder is down, your hand is straight out. Round yourself like a banana, side ups. Last bit here, you guys, 10, 9, use this hand to help you up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. If you're leaving me, I see words, stretch in the shower. Last set here, then we stretch. Here we go, other side, you're in a banana. You're on your glutes. 1 glute. Left hand is out. My left hand is out. 10, hover your legs, reach up. You're coming up in the middle, side crunch. 7, 6, 5, use the hand on the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down and die. No, I'm just kidding. Feet together, knees apart, relax. Oh. Give yourself a hug. Drop those elbows down. Good job. Let me see what's being said. Heather, thank you. Okay, have a good day. Have a good week. Heather, thanks for joining. I'm glad you got something in. When are these kids going back to school? It does not look good. I feel for you guys. Anyways, we're here in the moment. Try not to think of anything else but just stretching. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. I know. I don't even have kids that are in the system anymore, but I would just be dying. I know I would be. It would feel like COVID. Cross the other arm over. Or just you have no control over it. And I know how many parents I've talked to who are friends of mine or family and how stressed they are, and I truly believe they're going to be okay, you guys. It's just a moment of time. I'm hoping it's shorter and or it's going to just end right away here. We'll see. Our election is today, maybe that'll help. Okay, cross one leg right over the other like you would in a chair, and see if you can reach for your shins or ankles and pull your knees in and just, I love this. So this is, it's like upside down saddle pose. So we do this sometimes seated, but just notice how this feels laying down. See if you can really relax, really compress your spine. Even if you create some abdominal pressure pushing up against your legs and then relax everything down, notice how you can almost do that PNF. It's like squeeze, 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 release. And just, you're tricking your central nervous system into relaxing. I think that was the last Peter Attia podcast I listened to, was about the fact that if you're in surgery and that you can't touch your toes, you know, when you're just consciously living, you're like, oh, I can't touch my toes. But then you go to a surgery where, you know, I don't know what happens to you, but you can literally, they can touch your foot all the way up here because your central nervous system is what stops you from this being able not to stretch, which is super fascinating because apparently we're all built to touch our toes. Our hamstrings, here's a little tidbit of trivia for you. Cross the other leg right over top and then hug your knees towards your chest. Think of sending your hips down to the ground. Squeeze. Let it all go. Notice how your breath, so hold your breath and squeeze your knees into your belly into your knees, and then release everything out. Breathe out, let everything go, and just see how much you can almost just get that feeling of relaxed all the way down to your chest. And that stretch, I'm feeling such a beautiful stretch in my, this leg that went on top, and that glute and IT. Feels so good. All right, open it up and just windshield wiper those knees in, so put your feet wide. And then sideline quad stretch. We're gonna do our chest stretch on the floor after this. Sideline quad, if it doesn't do anything for you, open up here into this sort of hero's pose. I sent a little teaser of where we're having the yoga retreat, you guys. I'm so excited about it. I just need you guys there. You need to make it happen. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Switch to the other side. If you need the dates, 16, if you're like, okay, I'm just gonna, the flights are separate, just FYI. So like, if you already know you wanna come, contact me, we can get you looking at flights. Just contact me, you guys, if you're seriously interested, so I can give you the rundown. If you're like, what is the exact price? I'm my virtual assistant, I'm like, come on. She's doing such a good job. It's a lot of work to get this set up electronically, the tech. I should just make it, maybe I'll create a quick PDF if she doesn't get it done here in the next couple days. On your belly, chest stretch. Look to the right. Bend your left elbow, okay, out from your shoulder. And then push yourself open onto that left shoulder. So you're opening out through the chest. You can kickstand the feet and double duty a quad stretch here if you want, or you can just focus on opening out through the front of the chest and shoulder. Just by rotating open. Some people can get this leg all the way back on the floor. I don't know how they do that. My back doesn't bend that way. Exhale, let it go. Gently come back to the other side. I can do this here on this side today. Just try to relax into the ground. Let your chest and shoulder open up. Big breaths. Coming back, push yourself up. Give me a quick child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. Hips on heels. Make yourself nice and long through the spine. Tuck your toes underneath. Cross an arm over top, or eagle, or even head and neck stretch. I think head and neck might be the most useful here, but you can do all three. Exhale, dropping the shoulder away from the ear. Tuck the chin down, look down for a sec, peel away, look up to the ceiling. Roll through the front, grab the bicep on the other side. Close your mouth. Gaze down at the ground for a sec, and then peel away. Good one to do in the shower, you guys. Okay, good one. Anything else you want to stretch, do it. I would say probably maybe a twist, supine twist on your back, if you're still down there. Have a good day, you guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you Wednesday. Cardio and arm burn. Okay, bye.